What's up, YouTube? I'm not going to go by fiction anymore, and I'm not going to record Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos anymore because, well, I don't have time for that. This is going to be a music channel now, dedicated, obviously, to music. My name is Austin, and it's going to be appropriate for my first video to be my music collection, CD collection, whatever you want to call it. I have it divided up into genres over in this area, and I'm sitting on a bed right now because I don't have my table at the moment, my desk, and I'm recording this with my laptop because I don't have a fancy camera to record this with. So I'm going to go right into it. This first genre is, and this isn't, most of the music you see will not be this. This is like classical and symphonic and piano sort of stuff. So I'm just going to get it out of the way. I don't listen to it very often, but I do enjoy it sometimes. And I apologize if there's any glare. First off, Avatar soundtrack. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Local piano artist, I believe. I don't remember. John Livingston, Serenade in Blue, and Wings. And I see that the glare is very bad, and I apologize. John Albert Thomas, Now I Sleep. This was given to me by my parents, who received like 5 copies of it for free. This one is the one I enjoy the most out of it. I listen to it more often than I probably should, but it's really good, so I don't care. Hate me for it. Ryan Dan, self-titled. And then this one guy came to Opryland Hotel. I do live in Tennessee, so that should give it away. And my mother bought these for me. A piano artist called Stanton Lanier. From him, Walk Into the Light, Still Waters, and Draw Near. That takes care of that. Out of the way. And next are CDs that my parents have given me. They're Christian. Most of them are just Christian hard rock, because, well, that's the kind of music I listen to, is hard rock, heavy metal. Flyleaf, Memento Mori, still looking for the jewel case for it. Flyleaf, self-titled re-release. Fireflight, Unbreakable. From Red, I got Innocence and Instinct, and Until We Have Faces. The Letter Black, Hanging On by a Thread. This next one is probably this next artist is probably my favorite out of all these. Skillet, I have Collide, Comatose. Comatose Comes Alive, which is a live album or live CD DVD, and Awake. And then Disciple, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, which is like Christian thrash metal, which is probably the only thrash metal I'll ever listen to. Okay, those are out of the way. Oh, I should probably get this one out of the way too. Electronic and a random artist. The random artist being Trans-Siberian Orchestra. You know, because Christmas is over, and I was listening to Christmas music. So, anyway, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Songs of Winter, The Lost Christmas Eve, and this one's totally not Christmas related, but it's still Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Night Castle. This next one is like electronic pop, Savage Garden, Affirmation. Now the rest of this is electronic. Owl City of June and the deluxe edition of Ocean Eyes. Skrillex, Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, and Bangarang. Should probably adjust my camera here a little bit on my computer. That's better. And then Daft Punk, Tron Legacy. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed the music, so figured why not. Okay, this next part is like how should I describe it? Like death metal and all that heavy metal that I enjoy. Starting with Opeth, The Candlelight Years, which is a collection of their first 3 albums, Orchid, Morning Rise, and My Arms Your Hearse. The Legacy edition of Blackwater Park, and Damnation. I'm missing Deliverance to go with this. which upsets me. And Heritage, Deluxe Edition. This next album, which is probably one of my favorite albums of the year that was released this year, is Fear Factory's The Industrialist. This is the Digibook edition, so I have the story and everything from the 2 bonus tracks. Phenomenal album. I was told by a lot of people, and I saw a bunch of reviews for it when it first came out. Fear Factory's The Industrialist, amazing record, go buy it. I was out shopping for music one day, saw it, picked it up, listened to it. Oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever in music. So yeah, Meshuggah, Coloss is my next one. Next is Slipknot, the 10th anniversary re-release of their self-titled album, and the deluxe edition of All Hope Is Gone. Trivium is next with In Waves and The Crusade, or The Crusade Ascendancy. I'm thinking of the CD that I ordered, or the CDs that I ordered from Best Buy with a gift card that I got for Christmas. I ordered one by Tesseract and The Crusade by Trivium, so that's why I was thinking that was The Crusade. But those should be in, hopefully before the new year, but if not, I'll definitely have it after the new year. And then this next one is like Christian metalcore. I know it's not with my Christian stuff, but oh well. This is probably the real Christian metalcore that I enjoy. Christian in general, besides Skillet. Underoath, the deluxe edition of Defying the Great Line. And it saddened me to hear that Underoath is breaking up this year. Next we'll do my like alternative and gothic rock. This next one I'm about to show you here is my biggest CD collection. I own every CD this band has put out except their newest remix album. I used to own it, but I got rid of it because it was awful. No offense to the band. This band is Him. I have Greatest Love Songs, Volume 666, Razorblade Romance, Deep Shadows and Brilliant Highlights, Love Metal, the deluxe edition of Darklight, and I was very lucky to find this for $8, so it made me happy. Uneasy Listening Volumes 1 and 2, the Digibook edition of Venus Doom, their live CD, DVD, Digital Versatile Doom. Took me forever to find this, by the way. And another one that took me forever to find is the deluxe edition of Screamworks Love and Theory and Practice, chapters 1 through 13. So like I said, I don't have Screamworks remixes just because it was awful. Okay, next is the rest of my gothic and alternative. Lacuna Coil, Karma Code, and Dark Adrenaline Deluxe Edition. And then I have Within Temptation, The Heart of Everything. Good Charlotte, The Chronicles of Life and Death, both the life and the death versions. And Cardiology. Next is Human Clay by Creed. Minutes to Midnight by Linkin Park. Another really big collection that completely slipped my mind. Green Day. Kerplunk. Dookie. Everyone should know that one if they've heard of Green Day. Nimrod. Warning. American Idiot. 21st Century Breakdown. Awesome as Fuck, which is their newest live album. Uno. And then these two I haven't opened yet because I need to return them because they were edited, and whoever got me them is an idiot. No, I'm kidding. My aunt bought these for me, bought Uno Dos and Tre for me for Christmas, and she just simply grabbed the wrong ones, so I will go exchange them for the right ones, the explicit ones. Dos and Tre. And I'm going to set those over here because they need to be exchanged. And then Evanescence, Fallen, The Open Door by Evanescence, and the deluxe edition of their new self-titled album. And next is the self-titled by 3 Days Grace, 1X by 3 Days Grace, And Life Starts Now by 3 Days Grace. This next one is like a combination of new metal, alternative metal, rap rock, and glam rock. So yeah, Black Veil Bride, Set the World on Fire. I know, probably obvious. I have that poster hanging up right there. And this one should give something away too. And so should that other one next to Avenged Sevenfold's Nightmare. A Perfect Circle, Mer de Nom, 13th Step, and Emotive. I have not listened to A Perfect Circle in forever. This next one, I'll wait till I find get to the rest of that. Next one, Hollywood Undead, American Tragedy and Swan Songs. This next one's probably the only punk rock CD that I own. I mean, I'd get more of this artist, but I don't listen to much punk rock outside of Rise Against. I have Endgame by them. Papa Roach, Infest, the early days from them. To Be Loved, the best of, and the deluxe edition of The Connection. This one's an experimental rock and experimental metal album. Our Last Night, Age of Ignorance. My Chemical Romance, more glam rock and glam metal. I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love, and the altered artwork version of The Black Parade. This one, Cold, You're the Spider. Took me forever to find that one too. This next one is like new metal. And I have stuff falling everywhere. Korn is probably one of my biggest collections as well. Their self-titled debut, their deluxe edition of the Untitled album, the deluxe edition of Korn 3, Remember Who You Are, deluxe edition of The Path of Totality, Issues, a single. I didn't think I still had this. Here to Stay. It's a single. And I love that parental advisory sticker on there. It literally says, "Warning: this recording contains explicit language." And this is actually an import disc. I found it at one of the local CD shops for $1, so I thought I'd pick it up. And what do you know? It doesn't work in my computer. The deluxe edition of Untouchables, the deluxe edition of Take a Look in the Mirror, and the deluxe edition of See You on the Other Side. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, this is one I stopped on earlier. Avenged Sevenfold, Sounding the Seventh Trumpet, Waking the Fallen, City of Evil, their self-titled, their live album and studio album-ish, more like B-sides, Live in the LBC and Diamonds in the Rough, and then their most recent, Nightmare. And then the last part of this is Tool. I have Opiate, Undertow, Anima, Lateralis, and 10,000 Days, and I only have like a minute left, so I better get to this last part quick. Power Metal, Dragon Force, Valley of the Damned, Sonic Firestorm, Inhuman Rampage, and Ultra Beatdown. Five Finger Death Punch, the Iron Fist edition of Way of the Fist, War is the Answer, and the deluxe edition of American Capitalist, Godsmack, Awake, and Faceless, Pierce the Veil, Collide with the Sky, Breaking Benjamin, Phobia, and We're Not Alone, Disturbed, The Sickness, and 10,000 Fists, and last but not least, Drowning Pool with Sinner. So yeah, like I said, Tesseract 1 and Trivium the Crusade will be in soon. Hopefully I'll have Tesseract, Perspective, and Concealing Fate soon. But I only have like 5 seconds left, so I'm going to end it right here. I will see you guys later.